Welcome to our YouTube channel, where today we embark on an exciting journey into the world of coin collecting, focusing on an extraordinary piece of numismatic history, the 1980p quarter dollar, a coin that has captivated collectors and investors alike, achieving a staggering valuation of $775 million due to its remarkable errors and mistakes that emerged during the minting process, transporting us into a narrative rich with intrigue, history, and financial possibilities. This specific quarter dollar, minted in Philadelphia, illustrates how a simple piece of currency can transcend its intended purpose and become a coveted collectible that inspires both awe and fervent competition within the numismatic community. To fully grasp why this quarter commands such a high price in the market, we must delve into the various errors that contribute to its rarity and desirability, transforming it from an everyday coin into a significant treasure sought after by enthusiasts and investors. One of the most compelling reasons for the valuation of the 1980p quarter dollar is the presence of striking errors, which can occur when the machinery involved in the minting process malfunctions or deviates from the intended design, leading to coins that bear misprints or striking anomalies that set them apart from the legion of perfectly minted quarters. Among the most notable errors associated with the 1980p quarter is the infamous off-center strike, which occurs when the blank planchette, the flat disc of metal intended to be struck into a quarter, is not perfectly aligned with the die used to stamp the design onto the coin, leading to a portion of the design being clipped or missing, thereby creating a visually appealing error that collectors are eager to acquire due to its unique appearance and the challenges involved in finding such pieces. Additionally, there are known examples of the misaligned die strike, where the die itself is not correctly aligned when stamping the coin, resulting in doubling or distortion of the coin's features that can lend it a distinct look, and in some circumstances, entire letters or numbers may not appear as intended, which adds to the allure and rarity of these coins, as savvy collectors are always on the lookout for mistakes that not only tell a story but also represent an opportunity for significant returns in an increasingly competitive marketplace. Another fascinating aspect of the 1980p quarter dollar is the presence of the missing clad layer error, an anomaly that occurs during the minting process when one or more layers of metal fail to adhere to the core during die striking, exposing the core material of the coin, which can create a visually striking piece that diverges from the standard layered appearance of typical quarters, thus making these unique errors captivating treasures that attract attention from serious collectors who appreciate the beauty of such imperfections. Moreover, there are accounts of quarters that emerged with notable die cracks, a phenomenon where cracks form on the die used for striking coins, causing irregularities in the design and resulting in coins that exhibit this feature, further enhancing the narrative of how timing and mechanization can influence the creation of artifacts that carry value beyond their nominal currency face. As collectors strive to pinpoint these obscure minting errors, the appreciation for the 1980p quarter also reflects a broader trend in numismatics, where the desire for unique specimens propels individuals to spend significant amounts of time, energy, and money in search of coins that possess stories worth telling, allowing them to connect with a rich tradition that combines elements of history, art, and the thrill of discovery. Furthermore, the active marketplace for coins like the 1980p quarter dollar also reveals the role of grading services, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, which provide an essential layer of security and reputation by grading coins based upon their condition, authenticity, and overall desirability, thus giving collectors confidence as they invest in pieces that have been evaluated by trusted industry experts. The importance of grades is paramount, as higher grade coins can command significantly higher prices during sales and auctions, further emphasizing the need for collectors to carefully consider the overall condition of the coins they are interested in acquiring if they want to maximize their investments. The valuation of rare coins also tends to fluctuate in response to broader economic trends, so looking at the economic context surrounding the 1980p quarter dollar adds another layer to our understanding of its valuation, For example, during times of economic instability or inflation, many individuals seek refuge in tangible assets such as coins, which can lead to an uptick in demand for collectible coins, including those with unique eras, as shoppers view these items not only as collectibles but also as safe haven investments that have the potential to retain their value even amidst turbulent financial landscapes, allowing coins like the 1980 P quarter to shine amidst broader market volatility. Additionally, as social media and digital marketplaces continue to proliferate, new generations of coin enthusiasts find increased access to information and resources about rare and unique coins, which in turn gives rise to communities that foster knowledge sharing and camaraderie among collectors. And when findings of unique eras are documented and shared widely, it nurtures an environment where coins such as the 1980 P quarter dollar can become the focus of trading, discussion, and excitement, thus driving up their value as more collectors vie for a chance to own a piece of that history, sometimes leading to record-breaking auction results that further solidify their worth in the eyes of investors and enthusiasts alike. Furthermore, as we think about the future of the 1980 P quarter dollar, the realm of technological advancements cannot be disregarded. Innovations in artificial intelligence, data analytics, and online marketplaces mean that individuals are more informed than ever about the value of their collections, pushing demand for rare items further into the stratosphere and creating an interconnected web of buying, selling, and collecting that keeps the excitement alive, helping to facilitate the rapid exchange of information that fuels the desire for knowledge about both current market conditions and collectible coins that deserve attention. In doing so, we create a climate where competition for era coins like the 1980 P quarter dollar thrives, often generating unexpected price escalations for those lucky enough to acquire them, which can lead to steep increases in their market values almost overnight. Additionally, numismatic shows and conventions around the country showcase the beauty and history of coin collecting, while providing opportunities for collectors to connect with knowledgeable dealers who can share insights about rare coins, errors, and mistakes that might not be widely known. These gatherings often enrich our conversations surrounding the 1980 P quarter, as collectors can physically handle, examine, and discuss their finds, nurturing passion while boosting values through communal appreciation of extraordinary errors that arise from unexpected mishaps in the minting process. These interrelationships demonstrate that the world of coin collecting has a unique spirit of collaboration, driven by shared enthusiasm and a fascination with the stories each piece holds. And as seasoned collectors and newcomers alike engage in deep dives into the histories of specific coins, the collective knowledge becomes a living database that can elevate the value of individual pieces, such as the 1980 P quarter dollar, all of which thrive under a mantle of community spirit and appreciation for the intricacies of numismatic art. As we reflect on the 1980 P quarter dollar and its extraordinary valuation, particularly in light of its errors, mistakes, and the burgeoning fascination within the coin collecting community, it becomes clear that this coin represents so much more than just its monetary worth. It embodies the values of history, artistry, and curiosity, alluring coin enthusiasts and casual observers alike into a world where passion fuels discovery, driving home the notion that sometimes the most unexpected findings can yield the greatest rewards, creating stories that resonate across generations and leaving behind echoes of appreciation for our shared human experience. And within this space is the continued evolution of collecting, as established collectors pass along their knowledge and respect for numismatic rarities to newer generations, enduring emotional connections fostered over time and through shared practices that keep the spirit of exploration alive, urging all those involved to uncover, invest, and cherish pieces of history that can ultimately change the course of individual lives and cause significant waves in the larger coin community. In closing, the tale of the 1980 P quarter dollar is one that speaks volumes about the power of error and serendipity that can arise from the most diligent endeavors, capturing imaginations, inspiring collectors, and showcasing how valuable storytelling can be in appreciating objects that carry the weight of our civilization, firmly establishing the notion that through every pursuit of understanding in life, beauty and value can often be found in those imperfections that tell stories of resilience, creativity, and human touch, reinforcing the idea that the quest for treasure goes beyond simple acquisition. It's about connecting with the past, embracing the quirks of the present, and fostering a legacy that all can appreciate. Next, the fascination surrounding the 1992 quarter dollar primarily stems from its unique and exceptional errors, which have captured the attention of coin collectors and investors alike, leading to valuations that soar upwards of $689 million due to these distinctive characteristics. Among the most critical errors associated with this quarter is the infamous single-struck error, which occurs when a coin is not properly aligned during the minting process. This misalignment can produce an off-center strike that showcases a disarray in the design, giving the coin an irregular appearance with a significant portion of the planchet visible on one side, consequently elevating its rarity and desirability among collectors. This kind of striking error is not easily found, occurring infrequently during the chaotic times of the minting process when machinery experiences malfunctions, leading to a limited number of coins that escape quality control, enhancing the allure of those that do. Furthermore, there exists the clipped planchet error, where the coin is struck from a planchet that has been inadequately cut, resulting in coins that feature uneven edges. The aesthetics of clipped coins resonate with collectors who appreciate the variance and uniqueness in their collections, as these coins tell the story of the minting process and the intricate details that make them exceptional. Such flaws highlight imperfections inherently linked with mint production and prevail as key factors that contribute to the monetary value of these quarters. As awareness spreads about the significance of error coins in numismatic circles, the urgency to acquire these pieces has led to an increase in market activity. The 1992 quarter dollar serves as a prime example of the unexpected results that can arise from mechanical errors, with the recent years witnessing a rising interest from both seasoned collectors and newcomers alike, eager to uncover hidden treasures from their pocket change or to invest in burgeoning markets. The convergence of historical intrigue and monetary potential brings deeper layers to the value of the 1992 quarter, drawing together individuals from various backgrounds into the hobby of coin collecting, a pastime that celebrates antiquity, craftsmanship, and the serendipity that often accompanies it. Notably, the particular conditions qualifying these error coins for high valuations encompass aspects such as the legitimacy of the errors and their distinctiveness. Coins that exhibit striking errors, combined with excellent preservation and aesthetic appeal, yield astonishing prices at auction. Bidders at these auctions are often fueled by the excitement that comes with competing for a rare item, promising a return on investment that could reach astronomical heights. The thrill associated with both the search and the acquisition of these coins adds a level of depth to the experience, immersing collectors in an engaging narrative of discovery that intertwines financial aspirations and historical education. Furthermore, a particular subset of the 1992 quarter dollar has been identified among the error specimens that have mistakenly passed through the various filters of quality control at the US Mint. These coins circulate in public, their unique errors remaining unnoticed by the general populace for unexplained lengths of time, thus making their discovery by collectors and investors all the more delightful. As people become increasingly aware of the potential value hidden in ordinary change, the quest for error coins garners interest beyond the traditional collector base, as casual individuals begin searching diligently for their own diamond in the rough. As reports of significant sales and remarkable finds circulate among online forums and social media platforms, the momentum around the 1992 quarter only continues to grow, creating heightened enthusiasm within the community that reverberates through the collector's marketplace. Grading plays a pivotal role in determining the value of these coins, as grading agencies employ meticulous standards to evaluate each coin's characteristics, impacting its worth substantially. By assessing factors such as strike quality, surface condition, and eye appeal, professional grading adds a level of credibility to the valuation process, ensuring that those seeking to buy or sell are operating under trusted systems. This established grading not only fosters greater confidence in transactions but also propels the prices of coins with exceptional attributes, allowing the 1992 P-quarter dollar to shine through as a prime subject in many collectors' eyes. In tandem with their rarity and appeal, these coins often evoke a sense of nostalgia. Many individuals who grew up in the era of the early 1990s recall using these quarters in everyday transactions, their fond memories mingling with the allure of owning a rare coin. This emotional connection, intertwined with monetary value, makes the 1992 P-quarter more appealing to a wider audience than merely seasoned collectors or investment-focused individuals. The coin becomes not just a financial asset, but a tangible reminder of a bygone era, thus fostering attachment and interest in its acquisition by collectors who seek both value and sentiment. As the field of coin collecting continues to grow and evolve, dedicated communities and organizations focus their efforts on fostering awareness and education regarding era coins, emphasizing the importance of understanding the intricate details surrounding these rarities. Workshops, seminars, and online resources provide newcomers with valuable insights about identifying errors, recognizing the significance of grades, and appreciating the history encapsulated within each coin. Thus, the dissemination of knowledge ensures a continuous influx of new collectors, all vying for their piece of history, amid an ever-expanding landscape of era coins. The world of numismatics has become increasingly engaging, drawing interest beyond traditional demographics as individuals realize the investment potential within era coins. As the nostalgia surrounding the 1992 P-quarter dollar deepens, the newfound generation of collectors, buyers, and enthusiasts brings fresh perspectives to the hobby, resulting in the continuous exploration of hidden gems nestled in change jars or freshly retrieved from circulation. Combined with innovative platforms for buying, selling, and exchanging coins, the market's response to the 1992 P-quarter dollar illustrates the powerful narrative of rarity and investment coupled with personal history that propels these coins to remarkable valuations. With influential players in the industry, such as major auction houses and prominent collectors driving sales and showcasing exceptional pieces, the recognition of the 1992 P-quarter dollar remains steadfast. The continuous examination of the various errors and mistakes that haunt these coins maintains demand, ensuring that their stories are shared and appreciated by all who come across them. The dynamic interplay between collectors, investors, and the broader public keeps the flame alive for the 1992 P-quarter, reaffirming its position as a significant era coin that encapsulates a multifaceted intersection of history, finance, and emotional resonance. As the value of the 1992 P-quarter dollar evolves and takes on new dimensions driven by emerging collectors, resulting valuations will likely shift and amplify due to the ceaseless appreciation of what these coins represent, the melding of art, history, technology, and human endeavor that defines numismatic pursuits and brings forth hidden stories that resonate with both enthusiasts and casual observers alike. Ultimately, the 1992 P-quarter is more than just a monetary figure. It is a vibrant representation of human experience, curiosity, and the serendipitous discoveries that lie waiting to be uncovered. As collectors continue to explore the vast terrain of era coins, the legacy and status of the 1992 P-quarter dollar will likely cement itself further in the annals of numismatic history. The stories surrounding these coins, their eras and the passionate engagement of those who collect them will continue to thrive in a landscape where every misstep in minting captivates the imagination and incites the next generation of enthusiasts to seek out extraordinary pieces, marking unexpected moments of connection to the past while paving the way for future generations to appreciate the beauty of imperfection in the realm of coin collecting. Next, we turn our focus to a remarkable piece of numismatic history, the 1985 D-quarter dollar, which has garnered notoriety not merely as a coin but as an extraordinary artifact valued at $745 million, A staggering amount brought forth from a series of production errors and mistakes that elevate this seemingly innocuous quarter to the echelon of high-value collectibles. The coin was minted in Denver, and it is often said that the minting process is as much an art as it is a science. This particular quarter stands as a testament to the unpredictable nature of this process. The errors that began its recognition within the coin collecting community include striking errors that occurred when the coin was produced. Notably, during this period, the Denver Mint experienced a myriad of issues ranging from faulty press alignment to the introduction of foreign substances on the coin blanks, all of which contributed to the unique characteristics of this rare piece of currency. One of the most significant errors associated with the 1985 D quarter dollar is the presence of what is known as a double die, which manifests when a coin die is misaligned during the striking process. This misalignment causes some of the design elements to appear more than once or to appear blurred when the coin is minted, leading to a significant discrepancy that avid numismatists now covet. The value of a coin with such an error skyrockets in direct proportion to its rarity and the demand within the collecting community for unique pieces that showcase this kind of flaw. With millions of quarters produced annually, even the slightest difference can cause a ripple effect in the market, and this quarter, due to its defects, stands out in a sea of uniformity, making it an exemplary representation of what can be deemed flawed perfection. The 1985 D quarter became particularly eye-catching and, consequently, a target for coin collectors who crave that excitement, that rush, of owning something rare and distinct. As coin collectors and investors began to recognize the quarter's potential, its desirability surged, and auction prices began to reflect the secret formula of rarity mixed with an engaging narrative of its inception. For prospective buyers or collectors, understanding the dynamics of the coin collecting market, particularly regarding specific quarters like the 1985 D, is critical. Coins that feature striking production errors, like those noted, are often viewed not just as currency but as artifacts of history, each with their own unique tale of how they were created and the circumstances that led to their production errors. Additionally, over the decades, numismatists have developed methods and strategies for evaluating and grading coins, and this is where the journey of the 1985 D quarter becomes even more fascinating. Professional grading companies, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, play central roles in identifying and authenticating these coins, assigning them numerical grades that can impact their market value dramatically. Coins graded higher, often referred to as gem or mint state pieces, demand exponentially higher prices. The completion of this grading process allows enthusiasts to buy and sell coins with more confidence, ensuring that the value associated with pieces like the 1985 D quarter dollar is both legitimate and reflective of the coin's true condition and rarity. As prices for the 1985 D quarter soared, stories began to circulate among collectors and investors that only served to catapult the coin into more mainstream consciousness. Not only was the coin's rarity on full display, but tales of individuals finding these quarters in circulation or stumbling upon them at estate sales only added to the allure. Such narratives resonate significantly with collectors who yearn for the thrill of the hunt, arousing the imagination while also inflating the desirability and perceived value of these quarters. Over time, contemporary collectors made greater efforts to ensure the pieces they were investing in were not simply rare but uniquely characterized by these significant errors, making the search for coins like the 1985 D quarter not just an investment choice but a passionate endeavor wrapped in a deep appreciation for craft, history, and the quirks of manufacturing. Additionally, the former risks tied to counterfeiting have prompted many seasoned collectors to become more knowledgeable about the subtleties of authenticating coins and understanding what constitutes legitimate errors versus misleading reproductions. With the astronomical price tag of $745 million attributed to the 1985 D quarter, the necessity for vigilance grew, as unscrupulous individuals sought to take advantage of the high demand in this thriving marketplace. The presence of counterfeit coins only emphasizes the critical need for a more educated collector base. A coin once thought to be a goldmine could quickly become an anchor should it fall victim to unscrupulous practices. As the discourse around era coins and their intricate histories gained traction, the 1985 D quarter increasingly found itself under the spotlight within various media channels, with publications, blogs, and YouTube channels dedicated to examining the fascinating intersection of history and coin collecting. This exposure has only further amplified the momentum of its worth, transforming it from a mere currency piece into a narrative-rich token capable of evoking fascination among audiences, both seasoned numismatists and newcomers alike. Each new piece of information or story revealed about this quarter contributes to its market narrative, offering collectors the unique opportunity to own a piece of not just monetary value but history. Moreover, the excitement of upcoming major auctions featuring rare coins serves to renew interest in classics like the 1985 D quarter dollar, often causing the market to veer towards speculation and heightened bidding activity, which ultimately serves to further confirm its collectible status. The thrill of potentially obtaining a piece with such profound stories, rich culture, and desirable characteristics keeps the collectors engaged and on the lookout for unusual finds. Conclusively, it is essential to acknowledge that the coin collecting world is as much about community as it is about financial value. Many collectors establish friendships and networks grounded in their shared passion, resulting in cooperative efforts to educate one another about rare finds and historical contexts surrounding coins such as the 1985 D quarter. From online forums to local collector meetups, enthusiasts engage in discussions that emphasize learning as a tool for both investment and profound appreciation of unique pieces. Such exchanges foster camaraderie and excitement within the community while promoting a culture of encouraging younger generations to appreciate the wealth of history contained within every coin. As collector interest burgeons, one may find that more young people are willing to seek out and learn about coins with rich histories, often gravitating towards the extraordinary narratives of coins like the 1985 D quarter. Ultimately, despite the inherent complexities and uncertainties associated with collecting rare coins, especially those laden with errors, navigating these landscapes provides a unique thrill that captivates collectors far and wide. In a world where tangible assets gain more attention as hedges against uncertain economic climates, coins like the 1985 D quarter will likely continue to be cherished not merely as investments but as enduring symbols of community and the shared human experience towards seeking out stories that matter. As we deep dive into understanding the cultural and historical significance of these coins, it becomes apparent that the allure of the 1985 D quarter dollar extends beyond its financial valuation. It functions as a bridge to our collective past, a fragment of history that has retained its value through time and era, shaping our understanding of both the processes behind minting and the emotional legacy that informs the practice of collecting. Consequently, in this riveting world of numismatics, the simple act of accumulating coins becomes a journey filled with discovery, passion, and connection, a journey that is beautifully encapsulated by the story of the 1985 D quarter and the way it intertwines with both individual pursuits and the broader tapestry of history. The future landscape of coin collecting surfaces as unpredictable terrain that holds both promise and challenges, but within this community thrives a shared recognition that each coin, especially rare ones like the 1985 D quarter, holds within it the potential to transcend its metallic composition and reflect the complexities of human aspirations, individuality, and shared experiences. This is a realm in which the 1985 D quarter stands not just as an artifact of monetary era but as a compelling narrative that delves into the heart of what it means to collect, cherish, and celebrate the stories encapsulated in these small yet potent pieces of history. Each coin has the power to weave connections, inspire curiosity, and illuminate our past while simultaneously drawing enthusiasts who are eager to embark on their own journeys through the enticing world of numismatics, where every era is a node in history that enriches the overall composition of the human experience.